Good morning, Web Spiders. Today's Monday. It's September 19th, and I am so glad you're here in the web. I can't wait to check to see who has perfect attendance. I'm also noticing some team award winners in music class. I know Miss Lazelle's class won that award for second grade, and Mrs. McGuire's class won that award for third grade. So I'm going to try to come up with some special prizes for you guys for setting a good example, even in specials, being good citizens outside of your classroom, which is totally awesome. A really good problem I had this morning. Took my clipboard off the wall, my announcements clipboard, and all of these bucket fillers fell on the floor. So I am so excited to celebrate bucket fillers with you guys this morning. Congratulations to Grace Easton from Mrs. Comerford. Grace is always stopping by on her way to her room to tell me to have a good day. And then she asked me how my day was at the end of the day. It makes me so happy. Grace Eaton, you are filling Mrs. Comerford's bucket. Thank you for that. This goes out to Wes Wheeler from Mrs. Pate. Wes does a great job at setting the example for his friends. He leads by example, and he offers friendly reminders to those who need it. Way to go, Wes Wheeler! Filling Mrs. Pate's bucket and really everyone's bucket around you for doing it right. This shout out goes to Derek Johnson from Mrs. Pate. So a bucket filler for Derek because he comes to school every day excited about learning. He participates in all classroom activities. Way to go, Mr. Derek. This goes out to Dean Gemby for Mrs. Pate. Dean has really worked hard at doing it right all day. His hard work and focus is paying off. Keep it up, Dean Gemby. Way to go. And this shout out is to Asher Scott from Mrs. Pate. Asher's always cleaning up our classroom and hallways. He definitely cares about keeping web beautiful. So all those bucket filler shout outs to our web spiders. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys are showing that you're good friends, you're good citizens, you've got self-control. You're getting bucket fillers for all kinds of things. You not only fill the bucket of the adult that gave it to you, but then you fill the bucket as a result of a lot of friends that you're offering help to and those kinds of things. Well, let's check our birthday list. Today is actually an anniversary in my family. My son got married 1 year ago today, which that was a really fast year. It flew by. But we don't have any birthdays in the web today. No adult birthdays, no student birthdays. But that's okay. We can celebrate this marvelous Monday just because it's Monday and you guys are all here. So at this time, go ahead and stand, push your chair in. We'll have a moment of silence. Now for our pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Hey, Web Spiders, do you know that it's okay if you make a bad choice and you get a consequence? It's okay, because sometimes that just happens. And do you know how I know the consequence worked and that you're okay and that you learned something? You don't repeat it again. Did you know that? If you make a bad choice and you get a punishment, and then you don't repeat that bad choice again, you learn from that situation. And so in those cases, I'm so proud of Web Spiders for learning and then doing it right in the future. What disappoints me, what hurts my heart, what empties my bucket, I guess, is when kiddos repeat the same thing over and over and over again. Maybe for you, that's using a loud voice on the bus, or not keeping your hands to yourself, or saying mean things to others. It doesn't sound like you're learning. See, school's about learning, but not learning math and reading and science and social studies. It's about learning how to be a good person and to be a good citizen too. So stop and think before you speak. Is it kind? Is it helpful? Is it thoughtful? If it's not, maybe you shouldn't say it, okay? So let's just learn from our mistakes and be good citizens at Web. I want Web School a place where all students are happy to be here, all adults are happy to be here, that we rock and roll every day to learn as much as we possibly can, and then in every decision we're making, we're doing it right, okay? So a lot of times we just say the creed. We just say it, and we say it kind of fast. And if you don't have it memorized yet, I promise sometime during this school year, all of a sudden you'll know all the words without looking at them. But if you're not thinking about the words as you're saying them, you're kind of missing the point of having a school creed. So really think about our words as we say them today. And maybe there's just one line in our creed that you think, I need to work on that. And you're going to work on that, and maybe you'll get a bucket filler for doing it right. Never know. So let's say it a little slower today than normal. I am a member of the Webb family. I take pride in myself and my school. I promise to do these things every day. I will only say positive things about myself and others. Positive, that means nice, that means good, and not just to others, guys, to yourself too. Are you doing good positive talk? Do you believe in yourself? Do you think that you're beautiful? Do you think that you're smart? Do you think that you try hard? I will respect and trust others. I will insist on giving my personal best. I will discuss and listen actively. I will expect and give truth and honesty. I am glad to do my part to make Webb School a place where everybody is somebody special. I want you to feel special at Webb. I want you to love being here every single day. I want to make sure that you are doing it right. Have a marvelous Monday.